Two sisters. One came home in love, the other carried something darker. Maggie always thought life had done her wrong, even though on the outside it appeared she was successful. She was the big sister, the one who had made it abroad, living in New York for over 35 years, married, and always talking about her foreign life. But truth be told, her marriage was loveless, and her only daughter, Tiffany, never finished school, nor did she have a job. Still, Maggie would boast to her friends, "My sister still a sell banana market, while me live big life in America." She didn't know that life had changed for Genesis. Genesis, Maggie's younger sister, had fought for every dollar under the burning Mandeville sun, selling produce at the market, yam, banana, thyme, and all. She sent her twin boys, Mark and Peter, through school with her bare hands and blistered palm. Years later, both boys migrated to the US. Mark became an engineer, while Paul became a nurse. They built their mother a mansion on the hillside of Mandeville. Genesis now lived in comfort, not because of luck, but because of sacrifice. When Maggie announced she was coming home for a vacation after 35 years moving to the US, Genesis was overjoyed. Maggie's taxi pulled up to the mansion. At first, she was confused. She saw the tall gates, the shining tiles, and the big veranda with hibiscus flowers. Her smile froze. This a your house, Jen?" "Yes, man," Genesis laughed, holding her hand. "Me boys build this for me. The Lord is good." But as Genesis led her through the rooms, showing the family photos, Maggie's heart twisted. "How come this market woman end up better than me?" she thought. "After all these years I am living in America, me not have nothing like what she have. Lord Jesus, me shame. Lord have mercy, me shame." By nightfall, her jealousy had grown roots. Days went by, and Maggie decided to buy poison from a man in a back alley. Maggie offered to cook dinner. As a surprise, she made her famous stewed chicken and rice and peas. But while Genesis stepped outside to chat with a neighbor, Maggie slipped the small packet of powder into her sister's plate. She whispered, "Enjoy your blessing now, Genesis. You're soon gone." She set the poisoned plate on the table and waited. Just then, Miss Pearline, the chatty neighbor from down the hill, came walking through the open kitchen door. "Eh, me smell good food. Genesis, you cook?" she laughed. Genesis smiled. "No, man, my sister Maggie cooked for me today. She says she want me to rest." Miss Pearline giggled and reached for the nearest plate, the one Maggie had poisoned. "Lord, let me just go and take a small bite," she said. Genesis stopped her hand. "No, Miss Pearline, put it down. That one is mine. Me will go and share out another plate for you now." Genesis turned to get another plate for the neighbor, but in the commotion the plates got switched. Maggie came back into the kitchen looking anxious. Genesis handed her a plate. "Maggie, come eat, Nona. Me glad to see you happy again." Without realizing, she handed Maggie the poisoned one. Maggie smiled and began eating. Within minutes, She dropped her fork. Her face went pale, her body trembling. She gasped, clutching her chest. "Jesus have mercy!" Genesis screamed. "Maggie, what happened to you?" But it was too late. Maggie was gone. Later that week, Mark and Peter arrived. They found their mother sitting on the veranda weeping. Her sister's lifeless body had been in the mortuary. The police came, searched the house, and found the open packet of poison in Maggie's purse. The truth came out piece by piece. Genesis broke down when she realized what her sister had done and how fate itself had turned the plate. At the funeral, the pastor said softly, "When your heart is full of envy, the poison you prepare for others may find its way back to you." As the wind blew gently over the hillside, Genesis and Miss Pearline sat in the kitchen. Genesis, wiping her eyes, whispered, "God don't sleep. The plate always returns to the hand that serves it." The moral of this story is jealousy cooks its own destruction. When you wish evil for others, remember the pot you stir might be your own. I would like to say a special thanks to Jerry Clark for supporting this channel. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, like, and share. And have a blessed day. Bye.